Hello there, I'm Jeff Davis, and I'm here to tell you a little bit about the AP Research Program at Cambridge High School. It will be a new course offered next school year, beginning in the fall of 2023. Our very first cohort of AP Seminar has been going on this year, and we'll be the first ones to go through AP Research. So let me tell you a little bit about what's in store. Who is involved? These are the teachers at Cambridge who are certified to teach this course. There is Mr. Campbell in the Social Studies department. There's me in World Languages. I'm the Latin teacher here in the chair there in this department. Dr. George in the Science department, and Ms. Patel in English. And overseeing the entire program is Dr. Karshnick in the English department. And we're excited about this chance to walk with Cambridge students through the AP Research process. So before we dig in a little bit, let me answer the question about why. Why should anyone take a year of their high school life and do this? And here's what one student has to say. Whenever anyone asks me about AP Research and the capstone program overall, I always tell them it's the best decision I've ever made. In AP capstone, I was pushed to a level that my capstone teacher knew I could reach. During my 2 years, I've become a more skilled writer. I've been able to learn how to use my presentation skills to command a room and clearly and effectively deliver information to an audience. These skills were introduced to me in AP Seminar, and it was in research that I was able to fine-tune these skills and raise myself to the next level. I was provided the opportunity to share a classroom with 24 of the smartest, most diligent students I have ever met. This created an environment that bolsters academic learning and success. I was instructed by an amazing teacher who was able to harness our skills and help us reach that next level. Why should students take AP Capstone? Simple. It makes students better. And this was a resounding theme in conversations that I've had with the other 4 teachers looking at implementing this program, this research course next year at Cambridge. We are so excited to see what's in store, to gather these bright minds in a room for a whole year and set them loose to explore original research and to dig deep very narrowly into one particular aspect of a discipline, to think across multiple disciplines, to consider ideas from multiple perspectives. It's going to be so exciting. I remember walking away from the training for this thing this past summer thinking, I love what I teach right now, but this AP research course is probably going to be the coolest thing I ever get to teach. So I hope you choose to join in as well. Here's a quick little comparison at AP Seminar and AP Research. You see in the blue there, AP Seminar, what graded tasks are involved, by the end of the year. You've got some group work, you've got some individual work, and they each have a writing and a speech component. And then you've got your AP exam at the end of the year. In AP Research, there is also a writing and a speaking component, but it is 100% individual in this regard. And there's no sit-down exam, but it is your paper and your oral defense of your work. Concerning the writing, the biggest difference in research is that rather than like in seminar where you're doing essentially a giant literature review of current research, in AP Research, that is only the tip of the iceberg. You are to do some original research. You're going to find some gap in the knowledge in the professional literature and say, this hasn't been explored. This particular piece hasn't been looked into, and you're going to get to do it. That's the key to AP Research, is finding that gap in the professional conversation and taking it from there and making your own contribution as a high schooler. It's amazing. In terms of the oral presentation, this is it. In seminar, you are, for the most part, reporting on what others have done. It's almost a kind of a meta-analysis in a way. Whereas in AP Research, you are doing some primary research yourself. You're using what others have done, and you are building upon that work to explore some piece of your discipline that has not yet been explored. That actually may be the hardest part of AP Research is finding that one particular gap, that one narrowly focused piece that you're going to spend the rest of this academic year on. And that's part of our job, is to help you hone in on that so that it's specific enough, viable enough, and replicable. In terms of the end of the year and getting that AP score, here's a quick little overview. Sorry, I'm covering up the 5 there, but you see the scores 1 through 5, and essentially what's required. And then up above that in this gray bar is going to be what differentiates, from one level to the next. And you'll see there in level 2, if you score a 2, you could basically turn in, the absolute best AP seminar paper that's ever been written, and it will receive a 2 in AP Research. The reason is because it's not original. It's simply reporting and even interacting with current research. But it doesn't take it to the next level, which is what is required for a 3. It is coming to some new understanding of some component of a discipline, finding some gap in the knowledge and coming up with a replicable method. That's all it takes to get a 3. And if you want to go from a 3 to a 4, the biggest thing there is to get a little more narrowly focused on your new understanding and being able to defend the methodology that you use, and then relating that back to the professional conversation. Lest I forget, one of my favorite parts is considering multiple perspectives within that research and within that design that you create. And then essentially from a 4 to a 5, the only real difference is going to be 2 components. One is that it is very well written, easy to read. And then 2, you are going to discuss your own limitations and the implications for the professional community. So it's, in a way, you're critically analyzing your own work and talking about future ideas. That's what differentiates a 4 from a 5. So we've got all year to look at this. It's going to be exciting. Cannot wait. And once you complete AP Seminar and AP Research, you will receive the certificate saying that you have done so. And if you add in there 4 other AP exams of your choice that you pass, you will receive the coveted AP Capstone Diploma. So anyway, we all on this team are so excited about the opportunity to begin this coursework at Cambridge High School, and can't wait to see what amazing things come from across all disciplines at this school and beyond. So hope you join us. Take care.